There are so many glow up tips out there, so today let's simplify it with the best and only glow up tips that you need to hear. That way it's not overly complicated and you can glow up right away. The first thing you have to understand is that you can't be lazy. You can watch every glow up video out there, and like I said, there are plenty out there. Look, watching them isn't going to do anything unless you actually take action onto the things that all these people are saying, or better yet, if you don't do them consistently. One thing that you have to realize is that your appearance is made up of your daily habits. So your physique, your skin, your grooming. Get a routine down, stay consistent, and you will glow up. But just like anything else, just like going to the gym, you can't go once a week and expect crazy results. It's not going to do anything if you don't stay consistent on these routines. So find some time that's going to work for you. Go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, more if you can. Morning and night, get a skincare system that you could follow consistently. And of course, grooming. Your hair is going to keep growing back, so you have to make sure to get on top of it. So getting rid of any unwanted facial hair, cleaning up your eyebrows, you have to do these things consistently. But look, don't stress yourself out if you struggle with this as it is, because I'll be the first one to say, I struggle with consistency a lot. But one thing that helps me, and I guarantee will help you, set up some times for you to stick to your routines. So instead of just saying, I'm going to start doing my skincare systems every single day, that's a vague statement, and chances are you're probably not going to do it. So instead, say you're going to wake up, you're going to make your bed. When you're done making your bed, you're going to go to the bathroom and wash your face. Or even saying that you're going to wash your face right after eating breakfast. The point is, you're setting yourself up a time to do these things that you want to do. So instead of just saying, I'm going to start doing something, set up a system where you're actually going to take action. The main point is, stick to these routines consistently, and I promise you, you will glow up. Now look, these are things that happen over time, but if you want some things that are going to make you glow up right now, the next one is going to be having a white smile. Look, having a nice white smile is very attractive, not only to the girl that you're trying to impress, but literally just people in general. When you have a nice inviting smile, people are going to like to talk to you more. They're going to see you as more friendly, more charismatic, and I promise you, these are the traits that you want to have. Keeping up with your skin whitening systems are a huge bonus, and it'll go such a long way. The 3 that I recommend are going to be entirely based on your budget. If you don't want to spend any money at all, trust me, I know the feeling. All you have to do is pick up some baking soda. It's like less than $5. And once in a while, brush your teeth with baking soda. Or if you want to spend that little bit of extra money, maybe if you're unsure of baking soda, and if you want something that's a little bit safer instead of just pure baking soda, the same company that sells baking soda also sells baking soda toothpaste. And again, it's around $5 as well. So these are the 2 most budget-friendly options. But if you really want to spend that extra money, and I definitely recommend that you should, get something like Crest whitening strips. These have been incredible for me. So I use these quite often. In fact, I'm probably going to get a new set very soon. I ended up getting one, and I definitely think that you should as well. And that's not all. Once you get white teeth, make sure to smile more. I'm not saying smile like a sociopath, because trust me, that's just creepy. But like I said, if you give off that vibe that you're friendly, people are going to go out their way to talk to you. They're going to prefer talking to you rather than someone that's very monochrome and just not very interesting. So smile more, or smile the appropriate amount, and definitely do it during conversation. But what good is inviting people with a friendly smile if you smell bad? So the next glow up tip that you need is don't smell bad. Just in general, there is no point in looking better if no one wants to be around you because you smell. It all starts from a clean base. So first thing you got to do is take a shower. But I'm talking about take a real shower, not just letting the water run. You want to take your time in the shower. You want to make sure that you're clean and you smell good. So not only does that include shampoo and conditioner. So let's break it down. If you're in the shower, I shampoo my hair 2 to 3 times a week, but I condition pretty much every day. That way my hair doesn't smell bad. But next, grab something like a loofah or an exfoliating mitt, anything to clean your body, get some good body wash, and get everywhere. I don't want to go in too deep because honestly, that's a pretty awkward conversation, but you get what I mean when I say everywhere. All right, so now that you took a good shower, like I said, that's the clean base. The next thing that you need is prevention. And the way to do that is with deodorant. I personally recommend Native. That has been the best deodorant for me. It's honestly one of the very few deodorants that doesn't make my armpits burn. So if you have that issue, try something like Native. It's a little bit more on the pricey side for deodorant, but I think it's well worth it. Another type of deodorant that I really recommend checking out is Manscaped's ball deodorant, especially right now that it's a hot season. And now let's talk about actually smelling good, because with the last 2 tips, you shouldn't be smelling bad at all. But now you can take that extra step to actually smelling good. And the best way to do that is with a good cologne. And the one that I just picked up is Coach Open Road. I think it's brand new. I went into the Coach store the other day, came across it. It interested me because I have a few Coach colognes and I've never seen this one. And when I smelled it, I just knew this is going to be one of the best summer fragrances right now, especially because it's new. It's not going to be overplayed. And therefore, I knew I had to pick it up, and I definitely recommend at least checking it out. Now look, I know some of these things are a little bit expensive. Colognes, whitening strips, all these are very expensive. So let's talk about something that you could do pretty much free, and that is going to be drinking more water. There is no reason why you shouldn't be drinking water in the first place. First of all, you need it to live, but second, Some people just do the bare minimum when it comes to water, and let me tell you, if you really want to glow up, especially without spending any money, then you have to start drinking more water. But drinking more water will flush out anything in your body. So if you're retaining a lot of water in your face, it's making you puffy, drink more water and it'll help flush it out. Or if your stomach's bloated, drink more water. If you want to start clearing up your skin outside of skincare systems, then start drinking more water. This next glow up tip I think is very underrated, and that is going to be talking more. I've been trying to mention this in my videos because I feel like this is what really set me apart from other people my age, and in general from the person that I was about 4 or 5 years ago. I was very kept to myself. I didn't want to talk to people. I was pretty much an introvert, and that's because I just didn't have an interest in talking to people. But now that I built up my social skills, and trust me, you do have to build them up by talking to more people, getting out my comfort zone, and now I feel like I'm a pretty good talker, and therefore I could talk my way into situations or talk my way out of situations. And that's up to you which one you want to use. Of course, for me, I just kind of use it whatever situation I'm in, but talking is definitely a skill. It can land you meeting some very important people, some very interesting people, and it all started from building up your social skills. And I definitely think it'll help you glow up, just because honestly, glowing up is more than just your appearance. If you want to level up as a person in general, talking more would definitely help you do that. All right, so one thing that I definitely struggled with, especially during my glow up, is going to be bags under my eyes. And that just comes from lack of sleep, poor eating habits. There's quite a few different things. The main thing that's going to help you with getting rid of those bags under your eyes is sleeping better. And that's definitely the next glow up tip, because if you want to maximize your appearance, you have to rest well, and therefore have to sleep more. So going to bed at a reasonable time, sometimes that means skipping out and playing video games up until 4 a.m. I personally try not to use my phone in bed because that's just going to keep me up even longer. So I keep my phone in my desk and I go to sleep. Another thing that's been helping me out, I just bought a Whoop, and this tracks my sleep, gives me a suggested sleeping time. Definitely worth checking out. To talk a little bit more about it, I really like that it tracks everything from your calories burned, your sleep performance, and it gives you suggested sleeping times, so that way you're completely recovered every single day. And so I had to pick it up myself, and let me tell you, I'm definitely recommending it to you. The next tip that's going to help you glow up is going to be breathing through your nose. I know this kind of sounds weird, but if you ever heard of mewing, the main thing that's going to help you with that is stop being a mouth breather. When you're a mouth breather, your jaw is going to be resting down, and therefore it's going to do nothing for your jawline. So the main thing that you need to do is breathe through your nose. Of course, mewing has its own things, like putting your tongue on the top of your roof. Yes, that definitely does help a lot, but if you're struggling with that and you just want to get started, start breathing through your nose, and I promise you it's going to make you look a lot better. Because there's been random photos taken of me when I was breathing through my mouth. Let me tell you, I hate the way I look when I do that, and that's pretty common. So for the most part, I definitely am a nose breather, but sometimes I just forget. But it is crazy to me that something so little can help you look so much better. That's pretty much what I try to get at through this entire video. So I hope this simplified everything. I hope that this will help you finally glow up and look better. Especially if you're on the younger side, you should definitely start doing these things immediately. Another thing that you should start doing is starting to dress better. And if you want to learn the best clothes to dress better as a teen, I have a video that's going to show you exactly that. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.